Well, it is Food City Friday, and Chef Julie is here in our studio kitchen. And when she told me what she was doing today, I got so excited because I love doing stuff like this, especially as we get into summer.
Well, that's the idea. Now, I was hiking over last weekend trying to think, what do I do for daytime? And it's like, let's do trail bars.
Trail bars.
That's delicious, and I like having special food when I'm out on a hike on top of a mountain. I like to have something kind of special for those kind of moments.
You can look forward to it, and you know what you put in it, and that's one thing when you're making them yourself. You don't have to worry about all that extra sugar and preservatives and things like that.
And you can customize the flavors to be what you want to have. And these are great for whenever you're on the go, whether you're, kids are doing sports, you're boating, you're on vacation, whatever, you need a little quick energy thing. And the kids can make some of this. So as they're home now, out of school, you look for something for them to do.
What can they do today?
That's what they do. So this is a great way to do it. And the trail bar that I have, it's like a granola bar, but it's a little bit softer.
And it's a
not
little
quite
thicker.
as it's a little bit thicker as well. There are so many recipes out there for this kind of thing. So this is just my version.
Look at all the good stuff in there.
There's all kinds of good stuff in there, and we're going to let you create your own custom creation today.
How fun.
And have your own little one. So we're going to start with the dry ingredients, and I have a cup and a half of rolled oats. You could use the quick cook oats, but I think these give you a little more texture.
Okay.
Yep. And then we've got about a half cup of whole wheat flour, and we have about a half cup of wheat germ.
Okay.
A toasted wheat germ comes in a jar. You can find that usually in the cereal aisle of your store.
Okay.
Have a half cup of brown sugar.
A little sweetness.
And some flaxseed here as well. And don't worry about the recipe. BakingWithJulie.com has all of that for you. And the next part, I'm going to mix this together, and you get to start creating your custom mix.
Okay.
So we need about a cup of nuts, and you've got all kinds of choices. We got sunflower seeds, we've got pumpkin seeds, cashews, almonds, peanuts. I have found if you get the nuts that are already toasted, you get a little bit better texture.
Okay. Can I mix them?
Yeah.
So I can just
you can
add
do whatever you want.
and
One or all of them. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I love these.
It doesn't matter. Yep.
Okay.
Any kind of nuts at all that you want to do. And if you had a nut allergy, just find something else to put in there. You don't have to. I mean, this is not rocket science.
How'd I do?
That's great. Go ahead and throw these in.
Okay.
And
so
now
you have the basic mix.
I've got the basic mix.
Start with.
Right, and then you just add your nuts. Now we're going to do fruit next. So we got all kinds of choices. Raisins, we've got pineapple, dried cherries, craisins, blueberries, coconut. Just fill it up to the Pyrex name there.
Okay.
And that'll take care of that. While you're doing that, I'm going to mix our wet together. I've got 2 eggs, and I'm going to put in a 1/3 cup of honey right here, and I've got a teaspoon of vanilla and a little bit of salt and cinnamon, and get my little spatula here.
I'm so excited.
I know, it's fun. And you get to take them home with you because yes, I got a disposable pan. We'll put them in here in a minute, and you can take those home and enjoy them at your house.
Okay.
All right.
How did I do?
That's great. Toss them in there, and I'll let you stir that around.
I added some of that coconut. That
there
was
you
really
go.
good. That shaved coconut?
Yes, that was a good find, I think.
Okay.
So I've got some peanut butter in here, too, and I'm just going to mix all this together. The egg and the sugars and the peanut butter, of course, will give you some flavor, but it'll also help bind these ingredients together, which is really important.
Get those almonds.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like the whole. I think if you chop things up too much, you kind of lose the crunch when you kind of get to the eating part. Okay, and then we just put in the liquid here, and we'll mix it all up. If you want to get that pan out there, and we'll spray that here in just a minute and press this mixture in. You'll bake it at 350 degrees for about a ½ hour until the edges turn brown and it kind of sets in the middle. And then I let it cool completely, and then I'll just turn the whole thing out on a cutting board, take my big knife and just go straight down. Just make whatever size bars that you want to have. Store them in an airtight container, and they should keep for a little while. I honestly don't know how long. I wouldn't wait a few months, but certainly a few weeks you'll be just fine. And
do you refrigerate them?
Not these. You don't have to refrigerate. No, they're good and baked, and you do not have to refrigerate these. This is perfect for the trail or anywhere that you're going to go.
Oh my goodness, and talk about energy. I mean, everything in there.
There's a lot of good stuff in here with the wheat germ and the flaxseed and, all of those things. And again, if you've got a gluten-free situation, just use some gluten-free ingredients. It's really more, I think, about the proportions with everything.
I love it.
That makes it work, and it smells good, doesn't it?
It does. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
it's like
it smells
the
really
biggest,
good.
gigantic monster cookie, you know? Okay, so you've got the recipe on bakingwithjulie.com. So we're going to give everybody that website. Of course, you can find all the products at foodcity.com. And she has more. When we come back, she's also making what? No-bake energy bites.
No-bake energy bites. Yummy, yummy.
Looking forward to that. The yumminess continues on this Food City Friday.